Next up for Season 9, Sweet and Smoky. Spike travels to the Dragonlands with Smolder as she returns home to visit her brother, unaware that he is actually Spike's longtime bully, Garble. Meanwhile, Fluttershy travels with them to see the baby dragon eggs during hatching season. This episode is the latest to be written by Kim Bayer-Johnson, who made her debut for the show last year with the decidedly unpopular non-compete clause. While I didn't think it was as bad as many seem to believe, or even the worst of Season 8, it was definitely one of the weaker installments. Following that episode, Sweet and Smoky is an improvement, but it also isn't anything special either. Fluttershy exhibits wonderful character progression here, having seemingly conquered her fear of giant dragons well enough to visit their land, and even stand up to them when she sees them bullying Spike. She's also extremely adorable in any scene where she spends time with the unhatched eggs. She even wants to adopt them by the end of the episode, and based on these moments, I think she could be a great mother of dragons, provided she doesn't go down the same road of insanity as a certain other one. Seriously, I actually liked the last season of Game of Thrones despite its many flaws, but that was just... ugh. When Fluttershy has no luck getting the eggs to hatch, Ember makes a humorously awkward and unsuccessful attempt to be more soft and motherly to them. This scene is one among a handful of reasonably enjoyable little moments that pop up in a narrative which otherwise never really attempts to reach the heights of greatness. Despite their best efforts, Garble still refuses to accept Spike as a companion and even continues to pick on him in front of Smolder, despite her making it clear that he's her friend and she won't stand for him being bullied. Later, it's revealed that Garble is secretly a poet, and not only hides his creativity from everyone but Smolder to escape ridicule, but also takes it out on Spike to fit in among all the other dragons. After Fluttershy persuades him to embrace his passion for poetry and express his talent, he does so by performing live in front of all the dragons, would result in him saving the day by giving them enough laughter fire to finally hatch the eggs. This reformation for Garble sounds good in theory, but it unfortunately falls flat in execution, as it feels rushed, empty, and kinda unearned. He agrees with Spike's idea to use his poetry to influence the dragon's laughter fire, but he doesn't apologise for all the torment he's put him through. And even after helping them hatch the eggs, the other dragons don't willingly change or even credit Garble for his actions. The sudden changes in character and attitude only happen because Ember forces it on them as a new rule of the lands. Still, Sweet and Smoky definitely satisfies overall, primarily thanks to Fluttershy's participation and a nice moral that elevates a standard but still fairly good episode. I'll give it a Silver Star score of 6. So that was my review. As always, I'd love to know your opinions, so please be sure to leave them in the comments. And until next time, thank you all for watching as always, and keep shining on, every pony!